Energy Justice by Nynke Van Uffelen from the TU Delft, part of the release project funded by the NWO. One of the biggest challenges of our time is climate change. Scientists predict that if we do nothing, the average temperature on Earth will rise with at least 2 degrees. And as a result, ice caps will melt, sea levels will rise, rainforests will disappear, deserts will spread, the weather will become more extreme, and biodiversity will be reduced all over the planet. But so what? Why does climate change matter? I mean, once there was an ice age and now temperatures are just going up again, so what's the big deal? Well, the thing is, on the shores, there are houses with people. Extreme weather events can cause major food scarcity and water shortage, which impacts people. And yes, the rich people can build better houses and secure their food and water supplies, but the majority of the world's population does not have that luxury. And to top it all, those who are most vulnerable to the consequences of climate change are not the ones who caused the problem in the first place. So, climate change is first and foremost a problem of justice. What does that mean? Justice. Philosophers have pondered this question for many years, starting with Plato, who reflected on what a just republic looks like, all the way to energy justice scholars who strive towards just energy systems. These scholars distinguish different categories or tenets of justice. And there are 4. There's distributive justice, procedural justice, restorative justice, and justice as recognition. First, procedural justice targets decision-making procedures, for example, decisions on energy policies or decisions within energy companies. How are decisions being made? Who gets what information? Who gets a voice? And perhaps more importantly, who doesn't? Distributive justice is about just distributions of burdens and benefits. This can be anything: money, risks, opportunities. So the question is, are the burdens and benefits justly distributed amongst stakeholders? Then there's justice as recognition, and well, that's a tricky one, because what is recognition? Well, people can be recognized in 3 ways: through law, through the cultural status order, and through love. So first, recognition through law. Through laws, actors recognize each other as equally worthy of certain rights. However, if people write laws that dictate that some people have less rights than others, or no rights at all, these people are disrespected. And this is an instance of misrecognition through law. So, through law, people can recognize or misrecognize each other's dignity. Second, there's recognition through status order. In society, there's a value hierarchy that values some things over others. This is deeply cultural, and it's called a status order. For example, professions. A doctor is often valued more than a violinist. Other examples are skin colors, gender, or religion. As a result, society takes some people more seriously than others. These patterns of cultural value can become institutionalized, for example, through differences in income in markets, through power relations within companies, or perhaps they become written in laws and regulations. These can lead to severe injustices. Then there's recognition through love. Law books and societal impact is not everything we want in life. We also want to be loved by partners, friends, family. We want and need some people close to us, and those people need us too. However, societal structures can make loving relations between people incredibly difficult. Think of energy poverty causing major stress in homes. Now, the last tenet is restorative justice, and this is about restoring injustices in the past. For example, distributive injustices, misrecognition, or unfair procedures. Here we ask questions about what a fair compensation looks like. So, these 4 tenets, why do we use them? Well, they can do 2 things. On the one hand, they can be used as tools for researchers to better understand energy protests and controversies. On the other hand, researchers use them as tools to evaluate decisions, policies, institutions and technologies, and to make recommendations for more just energy systems. So we don't need an energy transition, we need a just energy transition, as if the challenge wasn't already big enough. But since climate change is a problem of justice, we cannot overlook these tough philosophical questions. So the main message is justice matters. If you would like to know more about energy justice and energy ethics, just stay in touch. Get it? Just justice? Never mind.